You know, there is a serious mental issue here in the United States. Now, if you guys haven't heard, Kajieme Powell was a young man who was also shot in the St. Louis area. I think it was somewhere near Ferguson. I'm not sure on the actual location, but he was gunned down and shot. Now that video has been released. It is here up on YouTube. It's rather graphic, that shows where the young man was gunned down by the police. Yet another person who was gunned down by the St. Louis Police Department. But here's the thing. This young man was holding a weapon. Now let me show you an image of where this young man was shot from and how far he was away from these police officers. If you're looking at this picture, this young man was again shot from a distance. Now, you have a person who's running around with a gun and saying, shoot me. Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me. Clearly, there is something wrong with this person. Now, are we saying that every single crazy person, every single macadamian that runs around with a knife, we're going to shoot and kill him instead of assisting to get them some help? So every time somebody crazy runs out with a gun, we're going to runs out with a knife. Sorry, a gun would be a little bit different. But this person had a knife. Every single time a nut, a macadamian, is running around with a knife, our effort to help them is to kill them. Is that what we're saying? If that's the fact, then we are going to have millions upon millions of people each and every year that will die, from the mom suffering from postpartum depression, from the guy who's just going through some shit at work and going crazy. And these people, we need a system that helps these people that are going through these things. Pulling out a gun and shooting these humans every single time someone, this just doesn't make sense. And it doesn't. And if you look at certain things, I've seen people that have done far worse that the police have been able to apprehend. The dude who walked into a movie theater and killed, I think he killed 8 people. He's sitting in a jail cell right now. While this young man who was holding a knife is shot and killed. Please explain this to me, because it doesn't make any sense. The imbalance between the things that are happening doesn't make sense. How does a person who shoots up a movie theater gets to live, yet a young man who's holding a knife, you see what I mean? And it's varying from state to state. Of course, that other thing happened, I think that happened in Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. But explain that to me, because that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, rest in peace to the young man who was shot, Kajieme Powell. Make sure you drop your comments below. I'll talk to you next time. Peace.